when PlayStation's senior director of third-party publishing revealed The Last Blade 2 would be available on the PlayStation 4 console to a full crowd of onlookers at the PlayStation Experience, it was more than well received. For a long time, the Last Blade series has been overshadowed by what most have often thought to be its predecessor, Samurai Shodown. This makes sense, seeing that the series came out at a time where SNK's inevitable demise was at hand, with them coming to a halt just 3 years later. Despite not gaining the popularity of the other Neo Geo titles, one can still make an argument that The Last Blade 2 is one of the greatest fighting games ever created. Its fluid animation and great character design instantly make it a masterpiece on its own, but going beyond the surface of this game is where you will find what makes this title such a gem that should be really appreciated. The Last Blade 2's combat system was indeed ahead of the curve, bringing technical innovation to the genre which has not truly been re-explored since. We start at the character select screen where decisions have to be made before the match even begins. After choosing a character, you will have a choice of 2 gameplay modes with an additional secret mode. Each mode ultimately affects the combo system, special moves, and the way super moves function as well. The speed system gives players access to the simplest form of execution in the game. In this mode, players have the ability to chain basic attacks and cancel them into specials or super moves. This mode also gives players a second option they can use during mix-ups that requires the same meter that can be used for supers. Unlike executing a super, the success of damage depends on the player, as you have to manually enter a set of predefined commands. While speed mode is certainly the best option for easier execution, mastering the next mode could give your character a much heftier boost in damage. Power mode uses a link-based attack system that requires some fairly strict timing but adds more damage to basic attacks. Because some specials work differently in this mode, being able to cancel from certain attacks are not possible like with speed mode. Power users also do not have the ability to use the super combo option that is found in speed mode. Now at this point it may seem like power mode gives its users the short end of the stick, but there are some big caveats that have yet to be revealed. Unlike speed mode, power users have the ability to cancel certain special attacks into their super move. Power mode also grants the player an even more powerful super move, which can be activated when the player has retained a certain amount of damage and has full meter. As a result, power mode is often the more preferred option for intermediate and advanced play. The secret mode titled EX gives you the best of both worlds. Players can link basic attacks into chains and special moves can be cancelled into supers. EX mode also gets both the powerful super move and the custom combo activation. Even with the amazing amount of offensive options created in the game, it certainly does not stop there. Defensively, players have access to parrying mechanic called Repel. Repel has the ability to deflect normal attacks with the press of a button and can deflect special moves as well by adding the forward direction to an attack, but this is not all. Repel also acts as a recovery mechanic that you can use when you're attacked in the air or after you have been knocked down. This results in a much deeper style of gameplay, one that makes reading your opponent's attacks a much more rewarding proposition. The Last Blade 2 is certainly not without its flaws. Like most games created within this time period, it has some serious glitches, and the high damage with certain characters also hurt its potential as a popular competitive title. Despite these setbacks, The Last Blade 2 is very much a testament to amazing art, design, and programming. There is really no telling the influences that may have been a result of what these ambitious developers set out to create. I'm just glad that it's available on more platforms now for everyone to enjoy. Well, that is it for the first episode of The Breakdown. We have added a link below where you can purchase and play this amazing title.